infantile adults, whisking your kids' bottles. Remix fossils like yesterday's tomorrow. Nobody believes they're being controlled as they repeat the TV, follow what the voice in the box told. Heroes cobbled out of athletes, screen actors and models. Hollow is backyard barbecue with bar stool convo. Stand on the ceiling like Peter Park, but it's bizarro. What isn't is, and what really is just not so. Reverse logical, sick inoperable, sick inoperable. Not backwards compatible, not backwards compatible. Not plugged in but stand alone. Not plugged in but stand alone. Not hive mind but marginal. Not hive mind but marginal. Auto flip to flip auto. Auto flip to flip auto. Auto flip to flip autos. We been sold, we bought that. Mob think they got hold. Let's all pretend it's absolutely natural to swap roles. Women with male attributes looking macho. Feminine men with spinal columns composed solely of gazpacho. Raised on microwaves and McDonald's. Rather than sit down for a family meal, they burn their face with the hot comb. Man, I know this place is just not home, said the dove as he sat alone in a foxhole. Reverse logical, sick inoperable, sick inoperable. Not backwards compatible, not backwards compatible. Not plugged in but standalone, not plugged in but standalone. Not hive mind but marginal, not hive mind but marginal. Auto flip to flip auto, auto flip to flip auto, auto flip to flip auto.
Has gone mad,
mentally ill,
emotionally unstable, maniacal,
raving, horrific,
particularly violent and disturbing symptoms.
This is an asylum, lunatics inside it. Desensitizes to all type of violence. Tragedy transpires, barely surprised. Formalized visits to therapists, normalized. They diagnose, define, preach wise. Poison pills to paralyze, pacify, mood stabilize, mush brain, tame and behave to the length that we're kept entertained. Medicated saw, jewel on the jaw, public at large, over there catalog. Look at this Rorschach, what do you see? Revolting image, a shame to repeat. Turning the handle on the same old door, thinking it'll lead to a different room than before. Sure to say that I'm a basket case for thinking I'm the most normal one in this place.
I'm normal! I'm normal! I'm normal! I'm normal! I'm normal!
Congress recognized for the first time that mental illness was a national problem.
A man who hears babblings and other beings talks the heart to imagine his company. A veteran who believes he was followed. A homeless orphan who swore she's a model. An old man who wants his life to end. Said his wife is gonna leave if he tries it again. A dude that locked himself in his room had to be removed, handcuffed, buck new to the asylum.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. Come on. You're all
Patients were more of a guinea pig than they were an actual person.
I'm talking about my life. I can't seem to get that through to you. I'm not just talking about one person, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about form. I'm talking about content. I'm talking about interrelationship. I'm talking about God, the devil, hell, heaven. Do you understand? Finally!
I'm trying to tell you, day by day, I am getting worse. So obviously, it's the treatment that I'm getting, or this situation, or the place, or the patients, or the inmates. And what sort of treatment do I get down here? You say, well, take some medication for the mind. In fact, it's noisy. You got two television sets which are playing, machines which are going, everything which is against the mind. There are 100 patients who are walking back and forth. I'm thrown in with over 100. Then all I do is yell, walk around. So that's doing my mind harm. This place is disturbing me. It's harming me.
Well, I think what we have to do with him is put him on a higher dose of tranquilizers and see if we can bring the paranoid elements under a little better control and see if we can get him back on medication.
Running with the pin out, 2 minutes now to whip it through the window of the penthouse. Fish and tail don't match the inch, ounce, or pound, so stay quick to disavow a discount or big mouth. As the top went the whiz kid route, slice. Fisher Price, this sounds a kitty mouth, a pig snouts. Kill the interference, lift ground. Let it rock in the back, drop it if you please, deeper dig down. How? Ever look up in the same option, come from out one south from the chemtrail vapor droplets. Delay a cliche slogan, reshape, remote until age old and golden. Skip to your favorite number, but don't miss the struggle for the tree trunk or underbrush. Come to muddy up the couch, rhyme show, proper posture, maestro, no slouch. Align your spinal, a few times assigned dough to overpriced vinyl to the satisfied high hopes. On my liable to go maniacal like S in the ass packing modified rifles. Dolly slice iris or to improvise blindfold. A track shot, no lie, I wanna bite an eyeful. Solder and iron magnifiers to the pine. You'll vibe in the finer notes of 217 isotopes. Time pot sticker piggy on fork. Got beats like a city council out of black fours. Dizzy fingers exploring chords on the bop horn. Jockey whip horse only to the beat plot chords. The tools of the exchange excavate treasure from terrain they previously claimed well drained. In the same plasma from a vein from a donor overtapping every alien blood bank for the trade. Sun sank on the earth lanes. Here's a grenade. All they saw flash, heard, bang. be gone. Summer peace out and the far beyond. The land is far of the path I had walked. The labor will pay the reward that is law. But now I'm still stuck in the paradise lost. Till we get back what the paradigm was. Speak shooting the foreigner's tongue. Barricade corridor, boarded all up. Also watch what we important to us. As all in the lung or in the gut. Close to the blood, every organ is touched. What is important is just what it becomes. In the laboratory, do the job. Sort out the usable portion from jaws. Saving we carve from the table it falls. Millions in gold doesn't seen in the rug. They see me out, but probably won't talk. I made a loss as to what to discuss. We share a chocolate, doesn't mean much. Precisely what part does the light have with dark? The light that they trust in is false. When it's lights out, they will see what is what. They're looking in, but should be looking up. They should look out, cause it's fire from above. Out of place, out of time, out of water. Out of place, out of time, out of water. Out of place, out of time, out of water. Out of place, out of time, out of water. Dealer, force feeder, outlier, outfielder, outcrier, off center, outsider, off kilter, out of place, out of time, out of water. Out of place, out of time, out of water. Warlord storied, inglorious, enormous hoover, self-important, historic, keeping close orbit and forces and corporals. Yes, man, they never question orders of who the source is. Making corpses with no coffins and markings, transforming family to widow and orphans, ignoring borders, conflict, thirst for conquest, orators, architects of brainwashing, desperate and lawless men giving armament, death marches onward along with them, arguable what the cause is. Territorial, ideologic, resources. Our revealed man is monstrous. Bombardments falling, catastrophic. Onslaught from the onset, preposterous losses. Recorded numbers induce nausea. Petty monsters perform slaughter for underbosses. Burning down your apartment complex, places of bullshit. Factory, your office. No village or cityscapes, a safe place from invading forces. Break down and claim every morsel and portion. Take blood, body innocent and spoiled. Immoral, the horror. Torturing all manner of fauna and flora. In the rubble, the shattered walls. The woman rats rattling their arms around a small daughter. With a blanket, she miraculously managed to stop the flame off her. Palm over the girl's mouth and muffle the tears. She whispers in her ear, close your eyes, baby. Close your ears, my love. It's almost over. As she prays silently to stay hidden from soldiers. When war sings, the ground cries. When war screams, the sky cries. When war sings, the ground cries. When war screams, the sky cries. Will my father come home? Only I know. Will my son come home? Only I know. Will my husband come home? Only I know. Is my home even still there? Is my block even still there? Is my home even still there? Is my Glock even still there? I cry that sometimes it's necessary. 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 Time for peace and a time for war. There's a time for peace and a time for war. There's a time for peace and a time for war. There's a time for peace and a time for war. Until time is no more. Until time is no more. Secondhand ticking, past 4 even had chance to miss it. If you ain't seen me in a minute, it means I really ain't in it. No, I'm not missing, it was my intention, it's a disappearance. We can lose contact, no loose clues or hidden context. No need to guess, if you ain't been to my crib, I don't want you as a guest. It means you're uninvited, all that I afford you is silence. It might seem like I'm in hiding on my list of priorities, not a line item. I just want my biz private, I just wanna live quiet, no work to decipher, we quiet. The truth stings, it quite hurts, it might burn. Only keep your number, cause there may be a funeral that I need to learn of. I sure hate to miss that call, other than that you're not missed at all. Stay kept back like certain facts, yes this is a banishing, no it's not an act. Said something they shouldn't say, all of a sudden they went away. Just saw them yesterday, now I don't remember the name. They said their mind's crazy or at least borderline. Now that's the running storyline. Whatever was said was probably misconstrued. Whatever was said probably includes truth. And we can't have that, can we now? Take the whole family down. Anyone else who was at or around. We dictate the shape and the sound. Control the information, own the narration. Psychology sways them. Society brain dead, overwhelmed, overpowered. Gate for the mouth, fence for the house. When I'm called to account, will I be endowed with a coward's crown? By end of this song, 278 died, 556 more born. Therefore, with words not wasteful, watch them close, these people will erase you.
I'm pregnant against that sadness. Took down with a big tool. Talk about with a vacuum. Like the starfish in the rescue. Only my life matters, not the